Hello, hello. Just waiting for the link to load. I'll take some water. Right. So today we are here for our weekly training, and we're going to speak about 3 ways to collaborate and with the aim of gaining visibility. So I'm going to explain why collaborations are so important, what often a limiting belief is, and maybe the reason that you're not doing this right now, and 3 ways how you could actually start your collaborations. So let me quickly share the link with the people in our Facebook group. And I will go live on Instagram as well, so no one is left out. There we go. So tell me how you're feeling today. And also let me know if you have collaborated before, or if this is something that you are thinking of doing or would like to get some help with, or maybe brainstorm your ideas about. And we're live. All right. All right, so live on Instagram and on Facebook today. And I already introduced the topic to the people that are with us on Facebook. We're going to speak about collaborations, why it's important to collaborate, what often a limiting belief is that you may experience. And the last thing is how you can choose a collaboration that works for you, or that will get you the results that you want from your collaboration. So you'll be seeing me looking between screens, Facebook and on Instagram. Hi, lovely. How are you doing? If you have any questions about it, write that in the comments so I can answer them in between or at the end of the session. And also let me know if you have any collaboration ideas of your own that you would like to have feedback on. So collaborations, what really are they? Because as yogipreneurs, or people that have their own yoga business or are self-employed, you may see and hear about them, but might not be fully clear on what they really are and how they work. So collaborations are opportunities that you create to work with someone or another organization. And they often have the goal of gaining visibility or growing their network or audience. And they're free. They're very often, most of the time, they're free and they're very easy. It's a very easy way to grow your network, grow your community, grow your clientele, or grow visibility among your brand or for your business. So for starting yoga teachers, and especially those that want to start working for themselves, there are key business strategies necessary to ensure your growth. So collaborations are a strategy that you need to grow your business. And they open up a lot of new opportunities for you, because you get exposed to a completely different audience that are potentially the students that you want to work with yourself. So one of the biggest mistakes new yoga teachers make, or people that are new to business, is trying to figure it out all by themselves. Or they are just creating really great content and teaching classes, maybe live on Instagram and Facebook as well. But these things aren't enough to be visible. And when you're not visible, this massively limits your growth and the speed in which you can reach your business goals or the goals that you have for your career. So this mistake is often due to a limiting belief to see people that work with a similar niche, maybe similar students, or that have similar goals for their business as competition. And it might be true that they are competitors because they have very similar things that they offer, but the opposite is true. Even though they might be creating very similar services, or they work with similar people that you want to work with, collaborations are the best tool to position yourself as an expert and as a colleague in the field. So in the field of yoga, and especially in the field of the specific group of people that you work with, such as yoga for kids or yoga for seniors or yoga for pregnancy. So everyone has a different field within the field of yoga. So you probably know that the fear of competition and fear in general is inevitably linked to limiting beliefs and myths that we tell ourselves. So common beliefs and myths around collaborations are that when I collaborate, I will make less money. Or why would anyone want to collaborate with me because I've got nothing to offer? Or I am new to the field and all my competitors have way more experience than I do, or they have a much bigger community. Or maybe you think that collaborations take too much time. They take too much of your energy and efforts, and you have to spend this energy and all these efforts on creating your offerings. Do you recognize yourself in one of these beliefs or myths? So when I collaborate, I will make less money. Why would anyone want to collaborate with me? Or I'm new to the field, I've got no experience, or a very small community, or they take too much time. Does any of these things link to you? Is there any of these things that you experience as well? So you can write in the comments if you recognize yourself. Let me just see if any comments are coming in. Any of these limiting beliefs or the myths, something that you do or believe. Right. So collaborations aren't necessarily about sharing profits or getting people to pay for your services. And I think that's another limiting belief or a myth. In the first place, collaborations are all about gaining visibility, building the know, like, and trust factor, and eventually grow your network of partners, colleagues, and students. So really see collaborations as a way to spread your message, to share what you do, to gain awareness of what you offer, and how working with you could benefit the lives of the people that you want to reach. Because it's really, really, really easy to get stuck on comparing your teaching experience to someone else's. But when it comes to collaborations, you don't need to be super influential or big or popular or super successful already. Often, partners don't care much about your experience, so the experience that you have, but they care much more about who they are working with and what their vision is. And in this case, that's you. So who are you working with? So what's your niche? What are the people that you want to attract? And what are the types of services that you offer? So they don't care about your experience so much more about your vision and your mission. People love to collaborate because it's beneficial for both parties. Because as much as you get new exposure, they will do too. So in some types of collaborations, you can really save time for your partners. And you can do that by, for example, creating content for them. And that means that they will save time. They will have less things to worry about. They will have less things to create by themselves, so that they will experience a massive relief while working with you. So it's a really nice way to gain visibility for your own things and help a partner out. So really, what I want to say with all of this is don't underestimate your own power. Don't underestimate the influence that you can have. You have your experience, your skills, your knowledge, and your personality. And I dare to say that you offer more than you probably think right now. And especially if you haven't started collaborating yet. So to boost your visibility and to boost your business, to boost the growth of your business specifically, I invite you to see competitors, so people that work with similar aims and people, see them as inspiration instead of a competition. Yeah, so that you can join forces and get new eyes on your offerings. So collaborations can literally be anything. They can be hosting a class together, creating a giveaway, they can be creating a reel together on Instagram. But the first thing that you need to decide on when you want to start collaborations, before you look at any ideas that you may have, is the goal. What is your goal of collaborating? So I've mentioned already that visibility is a big goal, but two other goals of collaborating could be growing your email list, which is really important for the growth of your business. And it could be creating awareness of your services. It could be like classes or class packages, retreats, events, a course. So what do you want to do? Is it number one, gaining visibility? Number two, grow your email list? Or number three, gain awareness of your services? So what's your goal of collaboration? Which of these three do you want to achieve? And once you've decided on that, you can decide on the type of collaboration that will help you to reach these goals. So if you want to gain visibility, you can do very simple and easy free things. The only thing you have to do is select people that you want to work with and create it. But they are, for example, reels. They can be interviews live on Instagram, Facebook, but also on a podcast. So you can invite yourself to someone else's podcast, or you can start a podcast. You can also contribute to Facebook groups, so that when you know say that you teach yoga for pregnancy, and there's a Facebook group that is all about that, you can reach out to the admin of that group and ask if you can host a live training or a Q&A session, or if you can create a blog article for them and post it in the Facebook group. So all of these things are free, super easy, and the only thing you need to do is create them. But usually they don't take that much time either. Another thing you can do for gaining visibility is is a simple giveaway. So a giveaway, I'm sure that you've seen these on Instagram especially, is when you give away something of value for free in return for maybe a follow and a share. And it can be that you're giving away one thing, two things, three things, but all of those things are up to you. So that's great for gaining visibility. Now, a giveaway can also be a little bit more advanced, which brings me to the second goal, which is growing your email list. An advanced giveaway will make that you have to create a landing page where people can sign up to your giveaway in return for their email address. So say that you're giving away a free spot on a course in combination with a one-to-one coaching session with someone else, so that your joint giveaway, collaboration giveaway. You then ask people to enter the giveaway by asking for their email address and ask them to share it with their network. And every time someone else joins the giveaway through them, they will get extra entries. So it's a little bit more advanced, but that's one way to grow your email list in collaboration with someone else. Another way to grow your email list is guest blog posting. So I mentioned already, maybe you can do this for a Facebook group, but you can also do this for a company. Say that, for example, you work with yoga teachers as well. What are some companies or organizations that regularly post blog posts and you can write something about? For example, the Accessible Yoga Community, or Momo Yoga, which is studio software, or Be Yogi, the yoga insurance. So what are companies that you can work with? And think of your niche specifically, or the things that you offer, that you can then create a blog post for. At the bottom of the blog post, you again have a sign-up form for people to sign up to your email list in return for something free. So it could be a PDF file, it could be a little challenge, it could be a class, something extra that you give for free for people that then give their email address. So as you see, the visibility goal of collaborations is a lot simpler and easier. Growing your email list is a little bit more advanced. Now, think about what you could do and what you, first of all, think of your goal and think about then ideas, what you could do, and start selecting people that you want to collaborate with now or in the future. The last thing is service awareness. So service awareness really speaks to collaborative events. And those can be challenges, maybe an online summit. It could be a class, a webinar, a workshop, a training, a retreat. The options here are limitless. You know how many different services you can create as a yoga teacher, but you can always do this in collaboration with someone else. So that way you can create awareness of what else you have to offer and get those people into maybe other services that you offer as well afterwards. For any collaboration that you want to create, revise your goals. So revise the goals that you have and think of, do I want to have a collaboration for visibility, for growing my email list, or for service awareness? And then think of competitors that work with very similar people or maybe offer the exact same as you do, so that you can join your forces, you can join all of your energy and your efforts together and reach a bigger group of people together. And after you have decided, obviously send out your invitations and start your collaborations. So let me know, was all of this useful for you today? Some ideas for you to collaborate and some goals that we want to explore or decide on before we do this. Let me know if you have any questions about this. Or maybe ideas that come up right now that you would like to get some feedback on. In the meantime, I'm just going to load the link in the Facebook group again to see if any comments come in. Let me know, let me know. Amazing. Thank you, lovely. I'm glad that you liked it. I see 2 comments here on Facebook. Oh, thank you. They're really nice comments, but no questions. Good morning to you, Julia, and thank you so much, Orion. Really nice to see all of you here today. I hope this was useful. Have a brainstorm for yourself. Think about what you could do to collaborate with other people. If you have questions about this, always feel free to reach out. If you want to have feedback on this, also feel free to book a discovery call with me, because that way I can help you personally, I can help you one-to-one, and I can help you set up your collaboration successfully. So the discovery calls are completely free. They're a 30-minute call live on Zoom. And I would just absolutely love to help you out so that you can grow your business. And for those that are here in the group, you can start teaching yoga and English internationally. For those that are not in the group already, become a member of our Facebook group. So that's the Teach Yoga and English Support Group on Facebook. And if you aren't already listening to it on a weekly basis, we also have a podcast with a weekly new episode, which is called Your Yoga in English. And it's available on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on Apple Podcasts, and a few more. So check it out. All of the content that we post is continuously focused on growing your business and development of your yoga teaching skills. If there are any questions, let me know. And I hope to see you all next week. And we're going to speak about, let me double check. I've posted it yesterday. Going to speak about, oh, I can't find the link anymore. Oh, here we go. Going to speak about your teaching style. So the teaching style that you have. Hope to see you all next week on Wednesday, 4 p.m. as usual. And wishing you a great rest of your day. See you all later.